And in the previous structure, since we now know about the formal charge, we're actually going to say that this is actually overridden by formal charge. So the formal charge structure has no resonance. So let's look at the next one. Hopefully you got it. Sulfur right now is 6 minus 2 minus 3, which is plus 1. And then each of those oxygens, like all the single bonded oxygens, is 6 minus 1, which is minus 1 right now. And that's not cool. Everything has a charge. So let's see if we can fix that sulfur. So let's, and do this one at a time, by the way. So let's take a pair of the electrons here, and let's make a double bond here. So that'll give us sulfur is 6 minus, now we've got 2 lone pairs, and we've got 4. That gives us 0, so that's great. And then that one double bonded oxygen at least is 6 minus 4 minus 2, which is 0. So yeah, that made it better. What that gives us now is that this is 0 and this is 0. And again, you don't have to write them. And that leaves us just with this one being a minus 1 and this one being a minus 1. Do you want to keep doing it? Well, if you try to pull this lone pair and you go over to the sulfur, you're going to mess the sulfur's charge and not have it be 0. It is really important for that central atom, if you have a choice, for that central atom to be 0. So you want that central atom as 0. And those outside atoms, those are formal charges of a minus 1. It also is good because, look, they add up to the charge of the whole complex. So guess what? This is actually the one that does have a resonance structure. That's why you put these still on here. Formal charge, best structure, has resonance. And let's look at this one first. So this is nitrogen is 5 minus, he's got 4 minus 2, so he's negative 1. And then the oxygen is 6 minus 3 minus 2. That's a negative and a positive. That's not a bad situation. And now let's look at this one. Nitrogen is 5 minus 3 minus 2. You see how it comes out to be 0? And then the oxygen is 6 minus 4 minus 2. And that comes out to be 0. Do you see why this is the better formal charge structure? So that's how formal charge works. It takes some time, but then you can get really good at it and really fast at it. So the math isn't too tricky.